to have a very new infrastructure all over the place.
Meryl. Meryl, cute.
Meryl is cute.
Such a good boy. I found out yesterday that the Merrills are free. I can just take them.
Okay, I'm gonna try rebooting to see if this will work. Okay, I'll be.
Okay.
Candy, congrats on that 660 stream streak. Also, I sent you guys an invite for stream together.
Is that Whiskers?
That is a Whiskers.
Oh.
I asked him to come by tonight for the last episode.
Aw, Whiskers.
Hey, Whiskers. It's always good to see a Whiskers.
Indeed.
Hello, Merle. Hey, Jits.
And yet another good boy joins the chat. Hello there, Jits.
Hello there, Mofu, pet the Ido.
And a Fluffy.
Hey, Shadow Hunter.
Alrighty.
I'm
I
back.
am ready to begin when you all are.
Yep, just waiting to make sure Vari is good to go.
Is my reactive doing the thing?
Let me
What
take a
thing?
peek. He's wondering if his reactive is swapping like it's supposed to.
Thank you
Alright,
for the
I
follow,
right
Shadow
now.
Hunter.
Okay.
Welcome to the comfy box.
I will have to fix that later, but that's fine. Let's see. Da-da-da. Da-da, da-da-da. All right. Is Vari good? Sorry, I got distracted.
I don't know, am I? Because it's not looking like it's working, but
You are Fred right now, and you are talking, at least on my
Okay.
side.
Okay, so we're good.
I'll have to fiddle with it before next Wild Traditions, though, but that's fine.
You ready? You good to go, Taya? Or do you still need a moment?
I'm currently in pre-stream ad break.
Okay.
Ah,
we'll
yes.
wait. We'll wait for the ad. Love them ads. Always such good timing ads.
Hey, Arrow.
Mm-hmm.
Did you change your settings back last night for the noise cancellation thing because you're hot micing like every time you click.
Oh, am I? Hold on. Let me turn it off and back on again. Is this better?
Wow.
Yes.
That is
Yeah.
much better.
Then apologies. I didn't know I was hot micing.
Also, your audio quality just went spectacular.
It did.
Don't ask me. All I did was turn off noise cancellation and turn it back on. That's it. That's all I did, okay? So I don't know. I don't understand Discord.
Welcome to Discord's noise cancellation.
Oh
It's
my
an
gosh.
abomination against God.
Yeah.
Seen
Like
my
everything
many
else in life.
frustrations with it.
Like in my previous position, whenever we had an equipment issue, we'd just hand it to somebody else. They'd plug it in and the equipment would work right away. It's just the magic of electronics. That's all there is to it. That's all there is. Thank you for calling Dragon Tech Support. How may I eat your problem today?
Okay, ads are over. Pro time?
Yep, let's go ahead and do the mute and the intros. Burb.
Why are you refusing to close that? Oh, Onekohayo, everyone. How are you doing today? It is me. It is the D&D day. It is the final bit of the Recallers of the Lost. I hope you all enjoy it. I hope I enjoy it. Yeah, let's head over there, and I need to actually open up Pathfinder.
Yes, very nice of Mala. I'm still shocked at the absolute war the cucumber pickle argument turned into. I didn't know that was a hot button topic until now.
Bad as Pirates versus Ninjas back in the day.
Or pineapple on pizza.
Yeah,
Hi, you back?
Yeah, I'm here.
fantastic introductions then. Hello, I'm Drunk Dragonair. I am going to be the storyteller, or what remains of the storyteller needed for this particular session when we go through things. Yada yada blah, and Goki.
Oh, I'm not used to going first. Hi, everybody. I'm Cursor, also known as Key, and I play Last Lost, the paladin and also psychopomp of the group. Go, Dr. Volt.
Hello, I am Oneko Tyago. I am playing Dr. Volt, the mad scientist German artificer who, against all odds, managed to not get one shot in the Final boss encounter.
It's really close.
Bari?
Huh?
Go.
I'm Vari, and I'm playing playing Fret Signature, the mute musician, Mask of the Whispering God, Kitsune. And yeah, like technically he's kind of also a psychopomp, just in the other direction. Go paint.
Chi.
Good talk.
Chi, 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 chi.
Thus Paint forgot English forever.
I am Razim, and I am playing as Paint, the sentient feral African wild dog. He is a kineticist entropist. Off to Shoal.
Yes, hello, I'm Viv. I play Shoal Brinecoat, the resident angry DPS of Ranger and the Gash of Cleric. Because, you know, needed to have a little bit of God to throw at people.
Need a little bit of God to throw at people.
Yes.
You have God and anime on your side. I'm there.
Quite literally. Yeah.
I'm just imagining them both with shirts. Shoal says, I have got an anime on my side. Brett says, I'm anime.
Yes. That is how that would work.
This very much explains how you ended up with the very strong female protagonist as the friend that follows you can't get rid of. Doesn't it?
Yeah, that makes a lot of sense.
Alright, so with that out of mind, let's go ahead and get to the last for this session, because I already know who's taking over this portion later. Story time with Darren for Le Recap. Recap?
Okay, just like you cut out there for me.
Oh.
I think it was just on your side, Key.
Okay.
Yeah, I heard him fine.
Alright,
Yeah.
must be because I have the stream open. I'm just gonna close the stream and that's it.
Yeah, you can always pop out chat. That's what I sometimes do.
Yeah, I'll do that in a minute. Right, so, last time was session 56. How the heck are you going to fight a planet? Long story short, lots and lots of combat where the planet itself turned against us because the Unraveler became the planet and began trying to impale us, doing a spectacularly poor impression of Vlad the Impaler and or Dracula. And it ended in the only way it could end, with Dr. Volt invoking one of their newest mythical powers and telling us to strike all at once in a vulnerable moment. And we finally felt this long, suffering foe. This parasite, this enemy. Long overdue, the guillotine blade falls. There's barely a moment after the Recallers land their unified strikes that the planet inhabited by the Unraveler becomes, itself, undone. Fret, Shoal, and Volt are swift in breaking their safety tabs, shunting themselves back to Threshold. Paint, however, crosses fracturing earth and fraying thread to get to Lost, the Paladin fumbling to pull out his own tab, simply too slow compared to the others. The African wild dog presses to last person and snaps it, sending the shocked and horrified Smoke Lion back to Threshold with the others. And the planet explodes. And a few moments later, Paint joins his friends, much to their relief, looking as though he took the whole brunt of the planetary explosion and still, somehow, stands. Extra crispy.
1 HP.
Yep, 1 HP exactly. Extra crispy puppy. Fragment not found. Watch the explosion go off from Threshold's reality rippling in its wake. Pulling out his sitar, Brett begins to play a soothing tune as reality snaps back to the way it should. A wave washes over Twilight. You feel strange for a moment. Bolt, satisfied, blows on the barrel of his smoking Gatling gun. Lost pulls Paint into as tight a hug as he can manage, pumping as much healing as he can muster into his dear canine friend. Soul also presses a paw to the dog's face to apply a little healing, even as Paint covers the paladin's legs. In his hoarse voice, Paint insists he's fine in spite of last misgivings. Just a little crispy. Lost insists that Paint looks like one of his baked goods. To which Paint asks if that means he's delicious. Yes. Paint is delicious. Nutritious. And entirely yes. So we come to the epilogue of this tale. Not necessarily the end of these characters, but the end of viewing their lives. For now. I'm sure they'll appear elsewhere. Another time and place.
And of course, before we go into things, I am just going to ask the characters specifically if anybody has any last minute things that their characters would like to accomplish before I start going into the epilogue of things.
Well, Paint's going to be finishing college.
Yep.
Fred's going to call out to his patron.
Oh?
Yeah, he wants to hang out.
You're gonna go out for tea with your patron.
Uh-huh.
Anything in particular you were looking to discuss, or are you just there to have tea?
Oh, well, probably going to fill him in on, the, events of, the Unraveler being, unmade.
Oh, he felt that.
And, that, sparks a, eyebrow quirk and a head tilt.
You destroyed a being that was attempting to wrap itself into reality at the size of a planet, and you exploded it. It's kind of hard to ignore reality rippling when you're a divine being like myself.
Ah, that makes sense.
Though this does mean that anything that's nearly half as powerful as me in the entire known universe now knows that something happened somewhere in the universe that caused a ripple.
Oh. Well, also, I kind of felt funny afterwards. I don't know why.
Divinity tends to feel weird when you're first getting it.
What? Gives his patron the most deadpan stare.
He smiles.
And Fred will, just sigh and relax back into his seat to have tea.
Not going to beg for an explanation.
What'll it cost me?
Well, he taps his chin a little bit. I don't see anything necessarily worth the information I could give you, because you will probably figure it out sooner or later. Anyways, though I am giving up the amusement on watching you figure out exactly what happened on your own. That's such a hard choice, isn't it?
Brett is going to dig around in his bag idly while this is going on. Fred pulls out a corn cob.
The devil blinks.
Fred just smirks.
Got him.
and offers over the corn cob.
Why?
Brett shrugs.
Is that corncob magical at all?
Brett shrugs again.
No, this is the player, the GM
No, no.
asking.
It was the one that he got from the dude living at the snowboarder.
Right.
Oh.
That Tengu
Uh-huh.
offering you a trade. He pushes it back and goes, "No, I don't want somebody else's trash, thank you."
Brett has a dejected look.
Your attempts are valiant, but you need some practice in deal making.
Brett nods.
Let's just say that somebody made a choice. Because if they didn't make the choice, things were about to get a lot worse for you all.
Oh, also, I should have mentioned, because, Fred is pretty much completely spent. He is actually talking. Because
Understood?
all he had left was a couple rounds of, bardic performance, and that is it.
Good. It means I made you spend all your resources.
I
Yep.
had basically all of my resources.
God damn it, Viv.
Most of my resources are like, I could do this, or I could just hit it.
Viv's resources are I bite, and that's infinite.
Or I claw.
But yes, any other questions for your patron?
Nah, Fred's otherwise gonna be content to just have tea.
Alright. Anybody else have anything that they want to do in particular?
Well, it's not something he's necessarily going to accomplish within the life of the campaign. Dr. Volt does have a new mission. And that he is going to use his now ability to, have flashes of omniscience. To restrict those flashes of omniscience to things that guide him towards the correct answer, rather than the correct answer itself, unless it's a life or death scenario.
I see.
Because
You're trying to learn how to learn.
exactly, because just simply knowing the answer is all well and good, but it doesn't help anyone else get there. And also, it's not nearly so much fun as the finding of the answer.
Something you learned a long time ago by learning all the answers in the universe and actually knowing everything.
And getting
You can't
unmade
exactly
because of
explain
it.
I forget if this was covered, but Lost promised to endorse a certain fellow's campaign.
Yes.
I don't exactly remember his name.
Alan Axley.
Actually, thank you.
He is axiomatic. What?
Yeah, Lost is going to. I'm sure, Axley is going to hold a rally in Shadow's Playground, because that's the district he was going to try and grab. And Lost will be present to actually talk to the people there, to try and convince them that Axley is actually worth their time.
Understood.
Because as much as the people there are all chaos and, I want to sit in the darkest corner of this 19-corner room, they can't exactly get the kicks that they're looking for if there isn't a little bit of order. And if nothing else, they're the ones that get to keep Axley accountable. which would probably sound a little more appetizing to them, if anything.
Oh, he'll happily have a rally. A rally at that new tavern that just recently opened up called Infinite Dark Corners.
Yo.
Hey,
I know
we're
where
going down to
Fret's gonna be.
we're all going down to the IDC. We're gonna have waffles.
Aye.
Anything you wish to do in particular, Shoal?
Other than eat the big rhino thing or whatever that was given to him as a wedding gift, not really.
Okay.
Shoal kind of like did everything he cared about doing.
Oh.
Well, I mean, one of the things hasn't been did yet, but
Well, we did that.
oh, we got married.
No, there was the fade to black.
Oh right, there was that. I forgot about that part. Well then, yeah, everything's been did.
All right. Well, to start the epilogue off, everybody do me a favor and roll a d20 and move your characters to the initiative bar based on that d20 so that way we know where we're going here.
Do I include my actual initiative?
Nope. We're just doing flat d20s.
What a
Give me a
shame.
moment. Needing to load into the table. It didn't want to actually open Tabletop Simulator earlier.
Oh. Maybe, Meryl. Maybe.
Hey, for once I got an initiative above Shoal.
Yeah, and all you needed was me to not have my initiative bonus because otherwise it was gonna be up here.
And of course, I roll super bow, which is fine.
There we go.
Shoal Lake's going first, okay? Oh,
Well,
hide with paint.
Well, I'm pretty sure that Fret goes first, because I think Fret has higher dex.
if this isn't based on Dex though, we could do a roll off.
Roll off.
Roll off, roll off, roll off.
Where is? Oh, there it is. Okay. Zim, you gotta beat a 4.
Oh, I thought that. Oh, sure. 14.
Yeah, you beat the 4.
Yeah, you beat it. You go first.
All right, Paint. So we're going to start with Paint's epilogue. Woohoo! So we all know that you are going to be finishing college and continuing on your path of the Recallers, correct? You're not planning on leaving the Recallers anytime soon?
Correct. Unless
And-
Last does, but
I can't.
Well, we'll get to last. I'm kind of glad that last is last because that's kind of funny that lost last.
If only I
take
had
your point
a
of
certain-
damage, Era.
But, Paint, you are a law student and you may end up needing to leave the Recallers at some point. There are not very many lawyers here in Twilight. However, with the population booms that are occurring as well as the numerous other issues that have come forth, the council will actually be calling upon lawyers to restructure and actually functionally create a base law system for situations that exceed the games and other things that have been going on and were working until now. This is a very weird situation, knowing that the god of this place is technically an open anarchist. So they're looking to maintain freedoms, yet make it so that way issues are actually punishable, and finding ways of actually holding people accountable for their actions when they actually endanger people here. Because apparently that is a thing that can happen. Turns out that when you get a large space and a lot of souls together, eventually somebody's going to do something that is actually harmful. Surprise! The question ends up being if you yourself apply for that position after graduating, leave the Recallers to join the force of more or less the small grouping of independent lawyers that are counsel to the council for matters of writing law. If
I think he's going to apply for the position, but wield the fact that, you know, he helped destroy the Unraveler to be able to also keep his position in the Recallers, if at a, you know, diminished participation. But he still very much wants to be able to go on adventures with Last.
We'll get to Last. The reason why they don't want you to be a Recaller anymore is a conflict of interest, because some of the laws that you will be writing will apply to the Recallers directly, and it could be considered a conflict of interest if you were to stay with them.
But he still wants to go on adventures with Last.
Do you want to do that instead and join the lawyer force later?
Just address to the lawyers the fact that several of the laws they'll be drafting will also have to do with lawyers.
Yeah, that's something they're going to have to argue amongst themselves. Or do you want to call your decision after we get through Last?
Here's
Holding initiative.
the Recallers are going to need legal representation themselves.
That is true.
They're going to need somebody involved in all of that to defend their interests when these laws are being passed.
Are you going to try and get the Recallers to hire you as a lawyer?
Yeah,
Or a consultant.
Well, it sounds like he's going to be, what is that called? What are those people called again?
Advocate?
Yeah, consultant, right?
A retainer?
Advocate, retainer, a lobbyist.
But yeah, it's perfectly, it follows perfectly suit that if the lawyers get to have a representative for lawyers there while the laws are being produced, every organization should have a representative there.
Well, good. That means a bunch of people are going to start trying to become lawyers, because suddenly they're very important people in the city again for the first time ever. Probably not hard for Paint to become a lawyer for the Recallers as an advocate. Considering he's already a Recaller. He can probably bully his way in.
Yep, and also, honestly, he'd already have a conflict of interest anyways, because, you know, he's already worked for the Recallers.
True.
So, you know, that conflict of interest already exists, regardless of his choice.
And it's not like it divests him of ties to members of the Recallers either.
Wait, so does this mean Arson's faction would also have a lawyer?
Yes. Oh, well, I don't know, maybe.
I mean, technically they would, but the lawyer's probably intentionally sleazy as a more as a gag more than anything.
The Better Call Saul type lawyer.
An actual competent lawyer, but plays it to the bit too much because he's getting paid too. Like that lawyer from The Simpsons. Troy McClure?
That's a good reason to go into a bit, though.
Hey, at least it's not the chicken from Futurama.
That would be bad. Alright, Paint. any other particular notes you want to do, other than your final position being a recaller's lawyer or lobbyist and or representative?
He is definitely going to make sure that he is allowed to still go on adventures. And they don't get to keep him from that.
Just ask that
Oh,
one.
no,
That
it's
one will
okay.
let you go.
Cool.
Out of curiosity, what do you do when you figure out that you have a spark of divinity in you?
Oh,
Oh,
he
yeah,
does?
like Brett will be relaying that to everyone else as soon as he gets back from tea time.
Yes, Paint, you have a spark of divinity.
Does he?
I didn't take
Yeah.
the mythic thing.
Oh, right, you didn't. Whoops. Me forgetting that. You didn't take it. You're correct. I'm sorry. Moving on then.
Mythic things are usually an epic level thing, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
I
it's,
guess you could say that Paint just took an epic Fey L.
Also, take your point of damage.
Gosh, is Volt gonna just die in the epilogue?
Just has a heart attack.
The odds are likely.
And then Volt died. Alright. Sovari,
Uh-huh.
I'm assuming you're going to remain a recaller.
Of course.
I know you're going
Um,
to continue your studying thing. What do you do when your patron starts making requests that you do and go and do specific missions?
Ooh, sure. Let's, do some reaping.
Which may pull you away from your duties. However, working for a devil does have its perks. Obviously. Something he's going to abuse the fact that your god of this particular place is going to ignore the fact that you're doing these things because it's just easier that way. And you're not usually causing problems.
Yeah, it's, Fred does reserve the right to disagree with things if he sees, that things are, not on the up and up. If it is some doing something terrible on a technicality, they might not get reaped, depending. But the majority, if it is justifiable, Brett will go along with it.
You see, you're useful unlike mortal beings. You can go to other places, and if you die in the process, well, you just kind of pop back up again, so you solve a lot of problems for him. And now that you have a divine spark, you're even more valuable to him. Which, by the way, how long does it take you to actually figure out what the heck's going on with that? And do you do anything with it?
Oh, yeah, well, for one, he's going to do a lot of, soul searching and communing with his blade. Because he is well aware that, his katana seems to have, grown and developed and kind of, is glowing red and blue occasionally and all that fun stuff.
Understood. I mean, you did choose a Sean weapon, so I'm not sure what you were expecting there.
But, yeah, I don't exactly know what he can do with it. So, actually, Fred will probably, go talk to Araban about, this development and what that means and what he should do.
Putting a pin in that. I'm sorry, Shoal. I don't exactly have much for you because I have a feeling that you're just gonna go with anything and just continue on like a normal life.
Fred will offer to, like, Shoal can come along with him on whatever happens, as long as Is patrons okay with it and such? As an option.
I mean, yeah, if Fred's going on a mission, Shoal is probably also going on that.
Figured.
Beyond that, he might go out of his way to find missions that go to, like, say, other oceanic worlds or jungle worlds or something where he can, find cool things to eat.
Rear recaller.
Yeah,
Ooh, let's go exploring.
so I can eat it.
He wants to bite.
Yes.
Literally the song.
Yes. These are
Wants to bite.
cattails.
So he shall. Instead of I think, therefore I am, Shoal is I bite, therefore I am.
Yeah, basically.
Or I bite, therefore you are not.
These are not mutually exclusive.
Yes.
Dr. Volt.
Yes.
Assuming you're sticking with the current position, or at least the current
One second,
scientific
hold on.
lab
My,
that
my
you're...
audio is fucked.
Uh-oh. Boxed.
Why is it losing all of the audio packets? What the fuck?
Oh dear.
If you ever decide to use a 2 PC setup for streaming, don't.
Both me and Zim looking away at the exact same moment in time.
Yeah, I've got a 2 PC stream.
Same.
Do you have anyone else you can cover?
Yeah, I
no,
can go
literally
down
the
to
last.
last.
Okay, yeah, go with him.
Alright, last. So assuming that you're going back to your bakery among other things,
Yeah, he might actually need to shut down Echo's kindness unless he can hire staff to run it.
so you are going to get a summons one day to the council.
Oh boy.
This is a private meeting.
Alrighty. He will go to this private meeting.
When you get to the meeting, you find yourself in a room with all the council members. No recallers, no Arabane, nobody else, just you and them. They slide an offer over to you on the table that they are sitting at where the meeting is happening.
Alright, he will take a look at whatever this offer happens to be. I assume it's some sort of envelope he opens.
It is an official offer to head up and become the general of Twilight's military, soon to be formed. They explain that they have come to the realization that the Recallers' duties have extended far beyond what their capacity is, and that as Twilight continues to grow, more external threats and internal threats may appear. It has become the Council's decision that they will have a full-fledged military separate from the Recallers and the Guard to deal with these situations. And seeing as you were technically the leader in several personal fronts to Twilight, including the planet, among other things, they are requesting that you personally, and may or may not be because you're technically a paladin of the city and of Arabane, to head up the military.
Lost wants to know what restrictions this would place on him.
One of them says the lawyers are already looking at this. But it does mean that you could not be a recaller because that would be 2 groups. And this may take up a fair bit of your time.
Then, unfortunately, he has to refuse. He's willing to consult the military. He's willing to lend his experience and memories and everything he knows from his own world, particularly when it comes to handling his own people, given there's a contingent of them here. But he
One of the
cannot-
people says there several of them have already signed up to be part of the military, by the way.
Because of course they have. My duty is not just to this city. My duty is to all the broken and lost souls that we save in the recallers. And that is how I serve Twilight. I serve all of you, even those who have not yet found this haven. So I cannot remain shackled here.
And so your decision has been made. Understood. Yet another person staying with the recallers, and I doubt you're ever going to leave active service. You're never going to step up to a group leader or anything like that, huh?
No, he's fine being like the spec ops lead or whatever it is that Unthyme was going to make him.
Oh no, Mthime was hinting at this actually.
Oh, no, he's not leading a military force. He'll lead military forces while he's stationed here, if they ask him to, but he's going to keep being a recaller.
Understood.
Oh God!
Did you get your audio fixed? Oh
No,
he just figured it out.
Yeah, I need to be right back and reboot several things.
Okay. Do you want us to pause? We can pause for a moment. I need to go take my meds anyways, actually.
Okay.
So be right back. I'm going to go take my meds, guys.